What if two ancient mystical traditions born on opposite ends of the spiritual world were actually describing the same inner ascent, one with mantras and energy centers, the other with angelic names and heavenly palaces? In the Indian yogic tradition, this inner ascent travels through 7 chakras energy centers aligned along the spine. They are not organs or glands, but rather symbolic loci of consciousness. The journey begins at the Muladhara, the root chakra at the base of the spine, associated with survival, grounding, and fear. The first chakra, Muladhara, mirrors the first Hekal in its themes of foundation, fear and trembling, a place where the initiate must find stability or be cast out. Svevandakina, the chakra of creative and sexual energy, finds a parallel in the second Hekal, where desire is tested and the angelic gatekeepers are known to tempt or confuse. Manipra, linked to will and self, aligns with the third palace's throne, visions where the mystic confronts celestial manifestations of power. You cannot fake your way up the spine or into heaven. You must fast, chant, surrender. In both, ascent is not just about elevation, but transformation. The fourth chakra, Anhata, resonates with the fourth Hekal, a space saturated with divine compassion, and the Sephira of Tefira, the harmonious center of the Kabbalistic tree of life. Then it moves upward to Svevandakina, the sacral chakra, governing sexuality and fluid creativity. Speak a divine name incorrectly, and the palace guards will incinerate you. In the Hekhalot, the mystic whispers divine names. Iya Asher, Iya YHVH, or encrypted formulae that twist Hebrew letters into magical keys. These are not merely words, they are vibratory portals. Through sound, the subtle body reshapes itself. The sixth, Jayanyun, the center of insight and vision, corresponds to the palace of fire and judgment, where the initiate must see clearly or be blinded. Finally, the Sahasra chakra, where individuality dissolves into the absolute, aligns with the seventh and final Hekal, the dwelling of the divine presence, the Shekinah, where the mystic may glimpse the enthroned king or merge into light. Above that is Manipra, the solar plexus connected to willpower and ego. Then comes Anhata, the heart chakra, the seat of compassion. Next is Vyuta, the throat link to truth and expression, shared grammar of ascent, encoded into humanity itself. A truth whispered from India to Babylon to the Judean deserts. The ladder is within. The palaces are in the heart. 8. The chakras spiral inside the soul. The divine is not above us, but waiting in the silent, sacred center of being. The sixth is Jayanyun, the third eye, perception and intuition. Finally, Sahasrara, the crown chakra, is not in the body, but just above the head, where the self dissolves into the divine. In the Jewish mystical literature known as the Hekhalot corpus, ascent happens through 7 heavenly palaces, or Hekhalot, guarded by angels. In the arcane world of the Hekhalot literature, Hekhalot, Rabbati, through Enoch and Merkava, Rabba mystics, didn't travel up chakras, but through palaces. Each palace is a metaphysical realm of light, guarded by angels like Metatron, Anaphil, and the terrifying gatekeepers who demand password-secret divine names of power. The mystic, before entering, must purify himself, fast, chant, and often recite hymns so intense they can shatter consciousness. The price of error is death or madness. In flames, seen by visionaries like Rabbi Ishmael or Rabbi Akiva, welcome to a rare exploration of the 7 chakras of Tantric yoga and the 7 Hekhalot of Jewish mysticism. For millennia, mystics across cultures have described an experience of ascent, a ladder from the profane to the sacred, from fragmented selfhood to divine union. Let's begin with the chakra system. Rooted in early Indian texts and crystallized in the Tantric schools, the chakras are 7 centers of subtle energy. Now shift to ancient Palestine. Despite the surface differences, something remarkable emerges when we place these systems side by side. The 5th chakra, Vyuta, governs sacred speech. In the 5th Hekal, purity of word is everything. Sound plays a central role in both systems. In the yogic path, one chants Oe Me, or begiyas, like Lam, Vam, Ramich, resonating with a chakra. Both traditions stress danger, preparation, and ethical rigor. So what does this mean? Either these two systems developed independently as maps of a universal mystical experience, or perhaps something deeper is at play.